Welcome to the Rep Fitness showroom here in Denver, Colorado. We have a 7,000 square foot showroom packed full of gear, and today we're going to be primarily looking at the PR-1100. This is going to be a relaxed blog style kind of video that I'll be showcasing a bunch of the exercises. We'll be looking at the attachments and some of my favorite benches that we offer that I think go really well with this rack. Hopefully this provides enough insight so that you can make a really good decision. So first, why is this called the PR-1100? Okay, PR stands for power rack. That's really easy. 1000 is the series of racks. So you'll see a huge line of racks, and then the 100 finally to get to the PR-1100 is the exact rack that you'll be looking at and we'll be checking out today. Typically with a budget-friendly power rack, you're sacrificing a lot of features that you see in the higher end racks that you don't see in this category. But we were able to take a lot of those features and make sure it's in the PR-1100, and we'll go over those now. Why get a power rack? So I'm going to showcase that on benching here really quick. So for those of you who are looking at either getting a squat rack or a power rack, one of the really cool things about a power rack is that you don't need a spotter for things like benching or squatting if you're setting up the safeties and working inside the rack. We just showcased why benching in a power rack is awesome. You can get out from underneath the bar if you fail or can't get the weight up, and that's awesome because you don't need a spotter if you're just lifting at home by yourself. Why did I choose this bench to showcase this exercise on? A few reasons. One, it's a 3-post design, so it makes it so that you can get your feet back into position without something getting in the way in the front. That's one reason. Another reason, it's at the proper height. So if you're so far off the ground, you can't get the proper leg drive. Finally, another good reason is because this thick, wide, grippy pad. So it's wider than normal, which will give you even more shoulder stability. And then it's grippy so that as you're pushing with your feet and really pushing that weight up, you're not going to be sliding around on the pad. That's why I chose the FB5000, why I think it's the best flat bench we have. So one of the things you typically don't see with power racks in this category is numbered uprights, but we did that by bringing in numbered uprights 5, 10, 15 up to the top. So that makes it really easy so that you don't end up with a tilted barbell or something when you're adjusting your J-cups or safeties. We have countersunk holes and plastic lining on the J-cups to protect metal on metal contact with your bar. So we talked about benching already and why this is a great power rack for benching. Next, we're going to talk about squatting. It's practically my favorite exercise, and we're first going to showcase it in a box squat kind of fashion, and that will be using the FB5000. So I got the FB5000 out of the way. I did some box squats. Now I'm going to showcase why the safeties are really important in the power rack, and I'm going to drop in a squat and I'm going to fail. So we did benching, squatting, talked about the safeties, why those are important, looked at the J-cups. Now we're going to look at the pull-up bar and why this is a little bit more of a high-end feature for this category of a rack. So one unique feature about the PR-1100 is the pull-up bar. It has a wider grip pull-up bar area, a thinner grip, as well as neutral grip. And then you can also do really wide grip pull-ups if you want to target the lats more. So we're going to knock out some pull-ups here. Also, another unique feature about this pull-up bar is if you have limited ceiling height, because you're going to put it in your basement, you can flip it on the reverse so that then you'll be at about 82 inches height on the uprights. And if you have it flipped up, you'll be closer to 84 inches on the full height of the top of the pull-up bar. So I've got the lat attachment loaded up with 25-pound plate on each side of it, so a total of 50 pounds. And it's a great way if you really want to focus on the lats, or you want to learn how to do or like transition into doing pull-ups. So the lat attachment can go easily out of the way up there, and you can attach any kind of attachment that you want to the carabiner. So I grabbed the tricep pull-down rope. So the weight rating on this is 250 pounds. I only have 50 pounds on it because I'm just showcasing it, but you can do low rows, curls, a bunch of different exercises. Let's talk about a couple more features of this rack. So we have the weight horns down here. It's going to make it so that you can easily store weight, get it on and off the bar quickly. So another awesome feature of this rack is the landmine attachment. It's one of my favorite exercises for both my shoulders and my core, and I'll kind of show you how it all works together here. Another awesome feature of this rack is the dip handles. So you can make them as wide and as narrow as you want. Also, you can fix the position here too. You can take them on the outside or on the inside. So after you kind of have them where you want them here, you just screw this down a little bit. So now they're nice and tight, ready to go. So I know I keep saying there's another awesome feature and another really cool feature, but again, we have another really cool feature to check out here. So the safeties extend out here. So if you want to use them as kind of another J-cup option, granted there's going to be no plastic protection as you see in these kind of J-cups here, but you can do rack pulls off of the front. I also wanted to talk a little bit about the gear that I'm using in the video. So I'm using the Rep stainless steel power bar. It's also 29 millimeters, so it's going to be a little bit stiffer. So for doing things like deadlift, squat, bench, it's going to be pretty much the most ideal barbell you can get. The plates at the end of the bar are the equalizer plates that we have. They're easy to grip, they're super accurate, and one of the most important things, they're awesome looking. The PR-1100 is rated at 1,000 pounds. This was ASTM certified. It's not just some weight rating that we made up, it's certified by a third party. What does that mean? That means this rack is going to be awesome for anyone who's either a beginner weightlifter or even a medium strength weightlifter. And if you have any questions after watching this video, you can call us, email us, shoot us a message on Instagram or Facebook, and we'll be quick to respond to you.